Locked and loaded Western Conference playoff picture. Stars, Avs, Jets, Canucks, Oilers, all in. Kings, Predators, Golden Knights, all battling for those wild card spots. The Blues and Wild still alive as well. And we bring in Sam Lafferty now from Vancouver, and it's your first season with the Canucks, and you're in first in the division. What do you think has led to your team's success this year?
I think it's been a lot of things, but most of all, we just bought in right out of the gates. The way we're trying to play is pretty simple, but I think out of the get-go, from our top guys all the way down through the lineup, everyone's playing hard and fast. And I think when we're at our best, we're pretty hard to play against. So I think it's just kind of carried that momentum for us and led to some success to this point.
Sam, it seems like you're really finding a home for yourself with the Vancouver Canucks right now. I want to go back to October, though, when you get moved from Toronto to Vancouver. I mean, how tough is that? You're on the ready to start the season, and all of a sudden you got to pack your bags and go across Canada.
Yeah, it was crazy times for sure, and it was definitely harder for my family and everyone than it was for me to make the move, but ultimately, I was really excited to come here and join this team. Obviously, a lot of special players for us, and had some, a lot of familiar faces too, guys I played with in Pittsburgh. So that made it a whole lot easier for me.
Well, your familiar faces seem to be having a lot of fun. We were watching that game last night, you guys playing Vegas, which was great. A couple power play goals, your team was rolling, you came back from down too early. And it looked like you all seemed to be gathering around the Connor Garland 400 game thing. How much fun are you guys having? Because throughout the broadcast and even post-game interviews with JT Miller afterwards, he was kind of joking about it. It looks like you guys are not only having fun on the ice, but are really bonding close as a team. Am I seeing what's happening with this team, with this camaraderie you've got going?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of personalities in the dressing room, and guys that just like having fun and keeps it light, but makes it fun going to the rink every day. And obviously, guard with 2 big goals for us last night, and just brings a ton of energy for us. So he's definitely at the center of a lot of the antics in the dressing room, and he brings the energy for us every night. So it's been a lot of fun, and we're excited. We're excited for what's ahead.
Would you mind so on our screen right now we have the Garland, shirt, the 400th NHL game. Great night for him, gets goal number 100 and number 101 on his career. Whose idea was this? Why did this happen? Take us through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to give all the credit to JT Miller. I think he was the ringleader behind that one. And just one of those funny things. I think Gar likes to bring it up if anyone's hitting a milestone. He's the first guy to say something usually. So I think Millsy wanted to return the favor in this case, and all the boys were on board with it.
That's a beauty right there. I like that because it's perfect, because we always for 1,000 games, right? And then to make a statement on 400 games, it's kind of, it's a nice milestone, but it's also kind of, you're having fun.
And you got a couple goals, so you went 401.
Better.
What do you do at 401?
I know.
Hey, I got a quick question about Vancouver. We don't get a lot of, we talk about you guys a lot, but not a lot of people know really what it's like to play out in the West Coast, especially the Northwest Coast up in Vancouver. With Seattle being in the league only a few years, we're starting to really get a better feel, the fans, for the West Coast, especially up in Canada. Just tell us a little bit about the fans up there. I mean, because a lot of guys, I know a lot of guys who play in Vancouver love it, but what is your experience being with the fans and with the Vancouver community and living in Vancouver?
Yeah, that's definitely been one of my favorite parts about the move. Our building this year has just been electric. It seems like when we're gone and we come back, that first home game is always just so much energy in the building, and just gives you that extra jump in your step. So it's been a blast. It's loud. The fans are passionate, and obviously they love that the team's having success too. So that's been a lot of fun, and I love living here. My family loves it here. It's absolutely beautiful spot, and all in all, I just couldn't ask for a better spot to play.
Sam, we got the Frozen Four coming up this week, the NCAA Championships in St. Paul. You were a 4-year guy at Brown University, the Bears, and, listen, that's an Ivy League school. You're a pretty bright guy to go 4 years there. What was your experience like playing there? And when are we going to see Brown back in the mix? to get maybe a national title down the road?
That'd be awesome. I think a lot of us would love to see the Brown Bears in the mix there. But yeah, I absolutely loved my time playing at Brown. 4 years, played with a lot of great players, and met a lot of great people there. So the program's been trending, and I think who knows? You catch fire at the right time. You could be seeing them, but yeah, love college hockey, and definitely excited to be watching the Frozen Four.
If the playoffs began today, and it's an odd question because they don't, but if they did, you'd be matched up against the Predators. How do you feel about that matchup? What kind of difficulties might they pose for you guys?
They've been playing great, obviously. They've been one of the hottest teams in the league for quite a while now. So whoever we end up playing, we know it's going to be a really tough test. So, yeah, you know how the playoffs are. It's ramped up quite a few notches. So I think we've been gearing for that, and we're preparing the right way. So we know it's going to be a battle regardless who we play.
All right, so you got 4 games left on the schedule. The Oilers have been kind of trying to chase you down. They got 6 games left. You guys meet on April 13th in Edmonton, and I'm really curious about this game because the Oilers and the Canucks met very early in the season. I think it was the first 2 games of the season, if I'm not mistaken. The Canucks just blew the Oilers' doors off in Game 1. The second game, DeSmith played very well, and I think helped the Canucks get that win. You haven't seen each other in a long time. I mean, what do you make of this matchup on April 13th with a team that's much different than the team that you saw back in early October?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be like a playoff game. I think, they've been one of the best teams in the league for quite a while now, and obviously some of the best players in the world on that team. So, we know what we're in for. We definitely respect the matchup. We know it's going to be a battle, and definitely a lot at stake probably in that game.
All right, last thing. Where the heck is Hollidaysburg, PA? Is that near Philly? Is it near Pittsburgh? Where is it?
It's a little more towards Pittsburgh. It's right in the middle, though. Yeah.
It's right in the middle.
Yeah, it's like near Penn State, if you know where that is. It's pretty close.
So who'd you cheer for growing up?
He was born there.
Yeah, who'd you cheer for growing up? You were drafted by the Pens. Who'd you cheer for growing up?
I was a Penguins guy.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool, though. You got to be drafted and play for the team you're
drafted. And that's why I asked.
That's
he was
fortunate.
Born there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Born there.
So if I say we are, what do you say?
Penn State.
Yes, let's go. He says Brown.
Yeah, he wanted to say Brown. Sam, awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
Continued
Thanks,
success.
Sam.
Good luck.
Good luck in the playoffs. We'll talk soon.
All right, thanks, guys.